Looks like you're up. Um, so this is what the game looks like, at least. I'm sure you've seen that. First of all, I should test the volume levels. This is game volume, and I'm talking. Does this seem about right? Does one seem too loud, too soft? To wait 10 seconds for you to reply, plus the time it takes for you to reply, I guess. Oh, just... You can't hear the game at all. You don't even hear the music that's going on in the background? Nah, that's all. The desktop audio is saying that's right. Is my voice just really loud? Hmm. Oh, fuck. How do I go into sound? Alright, let me try turning off OBS and then turning it back on. I think last time I noticed that when I turned the OBS on first, then the... Oh, okay. How was that? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, come back here! No change, really. What do I do? I never know what to do with these things. Well, maybe I can make a recording of it and see what it sounds like so I can work from there. Make a recording of it and see what it sounds like so I can work from there. Yeah, it sounds like I just need to turn down my microphone. So how do I turn down my microphone? Can I do that from here? Here we go. Okay, I turned down my microphone. So let me try recording this and seeing how this sounds. So let me try recording this and seeing how this sounds. That's difficult to do when this is playing in the background. So let me try recording this and seeing how this sounds. So let me try recording this and seeing how this sounds. Press one more time. Oop. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I didn't actually record that. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can just turn this up. Okay, that sounds good there. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was thinking that it was too loud compared to my voice, but if you think that's fine, then that's fine. Did that change anything? I just lowered the volume on my end because it was a bit too loud for me. So, over here there's has a list of quests that I'm currently working on. That's the main quest, which has the main story. I like working on that last. I've done everything else. This area that I'm in is part of another quest. It's kind of a hub for fights. Were you interested in seeing what raids looked like? Like the open world environment or anything like that? I'm currently working on upgrading the gear of my Dragoon just so I can do all the stuff that I need to do. Like this quest right here requires me to do this dungeon over here. How about I show you what I've been doing? Is that fine enough for you? So straight up just not allowed to do this because I don't have enough gear, so I've been working on getting gear. And to do that, I do different different tasks. I can choose between different kinds of systems here. I just choose a random one other thing, and I go and I have fun, and it's great. I like trials, so I guess I'm going to start with that one. But because I'm playing as a damage-dealing character right now, I've got to wait a bit for me to get into a group. But in the meantime, I want to work on some other thing. Over this way. If I were to queue up as a tank, I would probably get into this thing instantly, but the damage-dealing characters are second-class citizens. There are some quests over here that's kind of a long-term, ongoing story type thing. It's a good way to level up lower level classes, so I've been doing it as ninja. You accept the quest. They give some flavor to dialogue going on down here. We have something of a situation. The Alliance has been in contact, warning us of a gang of cutthroat criminals that has escaped custody and scattered across the border of the Fringe Station. She's a snake person. It's clever that they use essence. Our guards immediately began a sweep of the area. I have yet to locate these fugitives. We'll lend your eyes to the hunt. As for you, where you might look, I've just received reports of a few suspicious characters traveling through the East End. It's not certain whether all or one of them are criminals we seek. Oh. That queue popped up a lot faster than I thought. than I thought it would. So this goes to one of the fights of the game. It's not a dungeon or a raid, it's its own specific fight. Oh crap, this one! This is the one I just did yesterday. I'm just still not familiar with the fight, so I might die a couple of times. This is a crossover between Monster Hunter and Final Fantasy. I'm not sure Monster Hunter got out of it, but Final Fantasy got this boss fight. It's kinda cool. Oh! One of the tanks left. Fuck. I guess we're going with just one tank. This tank, this fight works a little bit differently than most other fights. There's a couple of mechanics they've got to worry about. I'm not 100% confident in this fight. I think he does like telegraphs to tell where he's about to attack, so he can kind of dodge his stuff. I'm not sure what all those telegraphs are just yet. And because of that, I'll be hit quite a few times. Attack tank did indeed LOL no bout. I guess he doesn't like this fight. I'm not sure if Melee won't want to deal with this guy or not. We got another tank, I'm not sure if he destroyed or what. Ow! Gotta really just not be in front of them ever, or behind them. Alright, this guy comes in halfway through and knocks him down. Can you get me? The first half of his fights, healers are able to heal you as normal, but they kind of want to add the gimmick of Monster Hunter in which you take care of and heal yourself. I've got these potions over here that I have to hit every time I get hit. Yeah, the later fights are really complicated. The game kind of eases you into things as you go. Like if I did a low-level lead quest, which I'll do after this, I guess, so that you see something that's less complicated, that's fine. stood lava there for a bit. And I stood in front of him again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either. That guy's a reference to the quest line that you complete before you get here, and to the Monster Hunter series. No, but I do get to carve his tail. Some of them do explode. Oh, also get his neck. Oh, he's not exploding. I guess let me go back to one of the simpler fights. Here. Or maybe they won't. Maybe it'll be faster to go as a healer. Make one of what? Oh, that whole carving thing? That's... I think they make one for everyone in the party. Usually if something drops, you do have to roll against your fellow party members, but it depends on the content. Ooh, what am I wearing? That's not what I want. There we go. I'm going into this one as a healer. There we go. This is one of the simplest fights out there, so it's a bit less complicated to figure out. The tank goes in, gets the attention of the guys, and goes too much. Here we go. As a healer, I have to look at these health bars over here and make sure no one's dying. But in the meantime, I can throw out a couple of offensive spells. This one might be too simple. Trying to get the So, I don't throw you into fights as complicated as the last one immediately. I'm able to do that one because I've been playing this a bit. It starts you off with fights as simple as this one, which didn't really seem all that complicated, I hope. Although you still probably didn't know why I was doing anything there. So are you interested in seeing a full-scale raid or a dungeon or open world content? Alright. Dungeons are some of my favorite content. Actually, I like the fights the most. Let's do leveling dungeon. Should I go as a healer or a tank? Actually, I need the stuff that drops when you're at DPS. I'll go as DPS. Will this take a long time? Yes, it will. Will this take a long time? Yes, it will. Alright, fuck it, I'm just going as a tank then. I haven't played as Dark Knight in a while, so it'll take me a bit to get used to what I'm supposed to be doing. I like this one. These cutscenes are skippable, but I like watching them. So I'm a Dark Knight, and to show that off, I got all white and shining equipment, because that's just the way I roll. I don't think part number 4 has loaded in yet. On the internet? Rolling. Dark Knight has kind of a mechanic that can shift between offensive and defensive stances. You can't do one thing if you do the other. So I also can't remember what all the spells were. If I do this right. This guy. Yeah. So I'll probably spend most of my time in defensive stance, not because I'm the one taking all the hits. And this thing is supposed to be telling me something. I have no idea what it's supposed to be telling me. I want to keep the attention of the enemies that I'm fighting as well as I can. So often I sacrifice damage in order to do that. That's the wrong spell. It looks like we have enough damage in the group anyway that I can just focus on keeping attention, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. There are bars up here that kind of show how much threat each party member is doing this, which is based on what enemy that I'm currently fighting. I've got to keep an eye on that while also making sure I'm using the right skills. And I've been a bit terrible about using the correct skills. Right, this guy right here. So these would be akin to the random battles that you would fight while exploring dungeons in a typical Final Fantasy game. There's also mini-bosses that you fight on your way through. We should be coming up to one pretty soon. I think one more trash mob, then we'll be right up there. Oh, there are lots of explosions going on for sure. There should be a thing that you can do to lower how many particle effects it's seeing, so you can just focus on what's going on. But I haven't gone through to see it. I just kind of tune out the important stuff. Tune out the unimportant stuff. Tune in the important stuff. This is not a boss. That's a boss. Having to read up on how my class works as I'm fighting. Actually, I didn't want to do that. So yeah, there is kind of a lot of stuff going on at once. The game gives you time to get used to everything, so it's not too much at once, but I can see how just jumping into high level like this would be overwhelming. I'm also not optimizing my output very well because I have no idea how Dark Knight works. Got a bunch of little intricacies I can never quite figure out. That's that fight. Ooh. Someone just reached a good level. I mean, you are going to do the EOC again, right? Yeah. So even if you can't tell what's going on in the game, at least it looks pretty, right? This is the loot system that game has going on. Like, really forgot about it. Tough drops, and if people want it, then they can roll on it, and if they don't, then they can just pass on it. Yeah, it does, and that's an issue with MMOs in general, I think. You have to hit guys so many times that it just becomes an endurance test, and it really devalues fights. I think things are less complicated in WoW, but it's also way more ugly, so there's that. That's mildly annoying! It's 600 more of those and I might be in trouble. Yeah, it's... The system of the game is doing your proper rotation, abilities in the correct order, but still keeping an eye out on the battlefield to make sure that you're doing things right. Like this square right here, that means that if in that, then you'll take damage that you don't need to take. Oftentimes it's doing most of your health. So we've got that to dodge with also mechanics like this guy that's gonna happen pretty soon, I think. Yeah, these guys spawn and you have to take care of them, otherwise they'll start attacking the healer. Or, what do these guys do? Oh, here we go, they just do these things here that you have to dodge. When they die, they drop an orb, which you might see over in here. And if you hit the boss with that orb, that takes him out of the invulnerability, allowing you to focus on the fight again. It's not quite an action game, but it does have the strength of a turn-based RPG without being turn-based. I think this guy over here is disconnected too. Probably. Would I have resigned myself to the fact that I'll never get any views? Oh, that was our healer that disconnected. That's not good. Oh, she's back. She said that her phone rang and that disconnected her. I guess she is. Oh, give me some. Empty cone's my favorite. Bye. I will.